Good day and welcome to Democracy Watch. My name is Ademolu Okuneye. Many people were surprised a few months ago when the Unity Party of Nigeria re-emerged in the political scene. And that was because about 21 years ago, that party was cancelled along with some political parties in the country. Don't forget, that was the political party which the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo led. Today, that party is being led by another Nigerian, a leader that has distinguished himself in ethnic politics, the way I will actually discuss or mention it. And that person is no other person than the leader of the OPC, Dr. Fredrick Fasheun. You're welcome to Democracy Watch.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Unity Party of Nigeria. Is it the same Unity Party of Nigeria or another Unity Party of Nigeria in another garment?
Ideologically, it's the same Unity Party because the Unity Party believes in the program of Chief Obafemi Awolowo as enunciated by him, as practiced by governments under his political party. But when you think of the personnel, it's slightly different. And different in the sense that we have even added some delectable programs into the policies of the old in inverted commas UPN. The present UPN is a legacy deriving from Chief Obafemi Awolowo's practice, which we think is an ideological democratic practice. The country doesn't run democracy now, like I was saying earlier, but we hope and pray that in no distant future we will grow up to introduce true democracy into this country, a democracy that will manifest as comfort and convenience to the people.
Now, when you talk about the ideologies of the old UPN, what are those areas that you are laying emphasis on?
Well, egalitarianism, welfareism, which was manifested through free education at all levels, full employment, rural-urban integration, and, of course, mass housing. These were the features of the old UPN. And the moment Chief Obafemi Awolowo left the scene, these things collapsed. We no longer have free education. We no longer have full employment. We no longer have rural-urban integration. We no longer have mass housing. And that's why Nigeria has remained what she is now. People are not comfortable. People are nostalgic about the UPN of old. and people are nostalgic about Chief Obafemi Awolowo because he gave selfless service to this country. And unfortunately, he left us too soon. But by the grace of God, the current UPN will work very hard to reenact the program and the thoughts and the practice and the principles of Awolowo's democracy, welfareism, egalitarianism, the convenience and comfort of the people. That's what he worked for, and that's what we are aiming at. And we have added a few things to that. We don't believe that when people finish from the institutions, they should be on the unemployment queue. No, we shall even have a ministry of employment, so that the moment you leave school, you're going into employment. And where your employment is not forthcoming, for one or two reasons, maybe be through bureaucratic practice, we will put you on a salary that will sustain you for at least 2 years, sustaining your transportation, your feeding, your accommodation, while you look for employment.
Now, there is this impression that the UPN was deliberately established to sort of create crisis in the Southwest, knowing fully well that that is one name anyone who had lived in the Southwest or even lived in other parts of Nigeria and saw what happened in the days of Chief Obafemi Awolowo against another political party in existence.
When the APC swept through the Southwest, was it because it was going to cause chaos and confusion in the Southwest? No. And we have been on the scene now for 2 years. Well, how much chaos and confusion have we had in the Southwest? We are ideological. We're not going to be hostile to anybody. We're not going to introduce chaos and confusion into the system. We want to bring a positive change, a change that will bring true, peaceful revolution into this country.
The program continues after this break. Now when you talk about destructive criticism, can we talk about one of them? Probably the opposition can also learn from your type of criticism.
Well, the opposition is too steeped in criticism that their criticisms are so numerous you cannot begin.
No, maybe just one. That is maybe just one. To just as a part of also enlightening concerning criticism and how it's supposed to be done.
Like I said, the criticism coming from the so-called opposition parties are so numerous, you cannot begin to enumerate them, but they are bound in tens. They are bound in tens. There's nothing the government does that is pleasant to the opposition, and government is there to work 24 hours a day. So what government is doing for 24 hours is anathema to the opposition.
I want to thank you so much on this, on your contribution, and especially coming on Democracy Watch. Well, viewers, my producer is just telling me that the time is up for this edition. But Dr. Fredrick Fasheun, the leader of the Unity Party of Nigeria and a well-known figure or a leader of the OPC, is still in the studio, and we'll have the next edition. He'll still be around. Till next week, when we shall come your way with another package, you'll have a wonderful time.